Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on a 2007 Toyota Highlander so you can make yourself an informed decision. Now, coming in on the front left tire, you're down on your tread, but more importantly, you need an alignment. You see the way the tires are treading here are things. So just be aware that you're going to need a tire, and you're also going to need an alignment as well. That's for number one. Coming in behind the front left tire. First of all, this is the lower ball joint, the left lower ball joint, and it's critical. It's the only thing that holds the wheel to the chassis, and that is tight. This is your left outer CV boot. Now, it's full of grease, and if it was ripped, you see grease all over the place. That's important not to be, because it lubricates the axle going forward. This is your inner CV boot right there, and again, same thing. Now that I'm gonna say, no, it's not. I thought that might be ripped, but it's not. It's just got a little bit of grease in there, but that is not ripped. More importantly, look behind it. That is where right here, this is the leak point. If it was going to leak, it would leak right here, and that is bone dry. That's important. This is your left outer tie rod. Now, your left outer tie rod is critical because it's the only thing that holds the left wheel to the steering. That is tight. This is your left sway bar link connected from there up to there. Important. Does its job by dampening the sway when you go around a corner. Now, on your strut, this strut here is full of oil. And if it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down there. That is good and dry. Now, speaking of dry, looking for any indication of leaks, and you got a steel leak right here. I would say you want to be changing up you want to change up this drive shaft seal, because you definitely got a leak right here. So be aware of that. That's like a $200 job basically. It's not a big job. It seals are like $50, and it's like $152 for labor. So about $200 will make that seal. That will stop that leak right there. And it's not bad, but it's something you want to deal with. Now, coming across to the right front tire, I got some about 40% tread. Now, down but not out. On your right outer tie rod, this is tight. Your right outer CV boot, good and dry. Your right lower ball joint, this is tight. That's critical. The right sway bar link connected from there up to there. Now your right inner CV boot, okay, no rips in that. That's good. Your brakes, you got about, I'm going to say 20,000 K left in your front brakes. So you got some good brakes left there. On your bottom of the motor, good and dry. Bottom of the oil pan, good and dry. Yeah, so this is the one, the rear drive shaft seal is something that needs to be dealt with there as well. Okay. Now, just following your exhaust down here, and nothing wrong with it, but the trouble is that people are laying on the ground with the sawzall going cut and taking it to the wrecking yard and getting like $100 for that. And if they do, that's going to cost you about $1,000 to repair. So I have a system where I'm going to put stainless steel cables on this cat, and if they're laying on the ground, they hit the cables, they say forget it and move on. Now, that is one of two things I'm going to give you for free if you buy the car. Now, following the exhaust down, no cracks, no breaks. Bottom of the car, very, very clean for almost 20-year-old vehicle. Other than surface rust, I'm not seeing anything. Now, you are missing a spare, so you want to definitely get yourself a spare at this vehicle so you don't run into a problem there. On your left rear tire, you've got about 40% tread, down a bit but not out. On your brakes, you've got about 20,000 K on the rear. Your left outer CV boot, good and dry. Your left inner CV boot, good and dry. Bottom of the diff here, very dry. No indication of leaks here at all. Your left sway bar link connector from there up to there, intact, doing its job. Coming across to the right rear tire, again about down but not out, okay? On your right rear sway bar link connector from there up to there, intact. Your right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, no leaks on your rear diff. So brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, I'm not seeing any issues on the rear right and left. Now, your exhaust, I'm not seeing any cracks, any breaks, so that is all solid. Now, your right rear spring suspension here, no cracks, no breaks. Your shock, in fact, this shock is this is recently replaced. This is not the original, so that's a good sign. Your left rear shock, same thing. This is a very recent shock. It's been replaced very recently. No cracks, no breaks. Now, your front left spring suspension, no cracks, no breaks in your spring suspension, and more importantly, yeah, no leak, no indication of leaks if you see it leaking right there. So that's on the front left, on the front right. Okay, no cracks, no breaks in your spring suspension. More importantly, good and dry for your shock. So spring suspension front, right and left and back are good. Okay, with my scanner plugged in, it says codes found 0. So there is no check engine codes, which is a good thing. No cracks in your windshield, dash nice and clean. Now I'll take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Shot with the motor running. Very, very smooth. Shot of the exhaust with the motor running. Very clean. Now, what I said to you about the exhaust is that people are cutting cats out. I'm going to be, if you sell the vehicle, if you buy the vehicle, you're going to come to me. I am going to put this up in here and put these cables around the catalytic converter, and it's going to stop people from stealing it. And that's number one that I'm going to do for you. Number two, I'm going to put these two things on this one on the motor itself, on the fuel line itself, and this is going to go on the OBD2 inside the car, and the combination of these two are going to save you 15% of your fuel mileage. I know, I've done it for 30 years, it never fails. In addition to that, I am also going to give 2 more of these to you, and I'm going to show you where to put them on your house. Yes, you heard me right. One on the furnace fuel line and one on the water heater fuel line, because it's natural gas, and this itself will cause the natural gas to burn 10% more efficient. So I'm not only going to save you money at your house, I'm going to save you money on the road as well. I look forward to showing you the inside story on any vehicle you want, because I am the Cowboy Mechanic.